Welcome everyone to another breathwork session. Today we're going to do, let's start with some movement of the cervical spine. So we've got our spine, 24 different vertebrae throughout our spine, and there's 4 sections of the spine. And today we're going to be focusing on the cervical spine. So basically from where my finger is right here to back here, up here. So also in the back right here. And so we'll start by just first bringing our head all the way down so that the chin touches the chest. And then moving the chin, keeping it in touch with the chest all the way over to one side and then all the way over to the other side. So just moving back really slowly and feeling that opening in the back of the cervical spine. So just doing that a little bit. And really feeling what it feels like to open up that back part of the neck. And then coming back to center, looking back at the screen. And then we'll start to move our head side to side and let the eyes lead the movement. So start with the eyes, find something to look at, and then let the movement follow from the eyes. An interesting thing about movement is that it's really, really focused with our eyes. So the eyes lead the movement. And now just open it up anywhere. Just start to move your eyes and then let your head follow. So find a spot and then let your heads follow. And then shake out the neck. Shake out the shoulders. Notice the connection between the shoulders and the neck. And that should be good for our movement practice today. Now we'll start to go into the breath. So inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth, making the exhale longer than the inhale. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. And with each exhale, try to relax the whole cervical spine. Particular attention to the jaw. Inhaling. Exhaling. And now we'll take a little tour through our anatomy. So we've got our skull. Just start to feel your skull. You can't really feel your skull. You can feel the skin that's attached to the skull and all the nerves coming from there. And now, if you don't know what a nerve is basically a cell, well, a lot of cells put together that conduct signals from our brain to our sensory organs. So just start to feel, if you can, just the placement of the nerves in the head. And I'm going to point out a really important one, which is the number 5. I think it's the almost got it. It's the one that innervates the side of the face, basically. It's nerve number 5. Cranial nerve number 5. That's an interesting part of what we're going to do. So the cranial nerves are really interesting because most of the nerves go down the spine and then they exit the spine and then innervate my hands, my feet, your hands. But these cranial nerves directly exit from the brain itself. They come from the back and then they innervate your face. And so they're really quick. And they get their signals much quicker than the rest of the body because there's much less distance to travel. So the whole face gets its signals immediately. And so most people who are stuck in a stress response, they usually start like this. And they go to the jaw too. It's like, and oftentimes you can't really feel your face. So we're going to inhale. And then we're going to exhale, relax the whole face and bring the teeth together, bring the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth and just relax. And if you can't relax, that's okay. That's common. So inhaling through the nose, exhaling, relaxing the whole face, jaw, putting the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Going to share another trick. So start to fill your mouth with saliva. If you fill your mouth with saliva, it sends parasympathetic nervous system response to the rest of your body. I don't know why, but it does that. So start to fill your mouth with saliva, keeping the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. And then inhale through the nose, swallow the saliva, exhale through the mouth. Really focusing on that cranial nerve, relaxing all the muscles of mastication, the muscles of chewing your food. And now I'll start to slow down the process of breathing. So just inhaling and exhaling through the nose, but slowing down the breath. So very slow, very gentle, seeing if you can get to the point of air hunger. Slowing down the process of breathing until it's slow, and so gentle that if you had a mirror in front of your nostrils, you wouldn't fog the mirror up. So slow and so gentle. And then releasing that and just return to a normal breath and see what's changed. Are you less stressed, more stressed? How's your Sunday morning going? How did this intervention change? Knowing that everything that I just shared with you is available to you at any moment. And there's really nothing special you need to do. You don't even need to focus on the breath. All you do is redirect the attention to what is currently happening. Let's try that now. So there's many different things happening right now. All of them are being mediated through our senses. And so we've got our sense of touch, we got our sense of smell, we got a sense of hearing, sense of all the other senses. And then we've also got our thoughts and emotions. Back in the day, they considered us to have six senses. So not only the five sensory organs, but also the sensory organs of thought and emotion, which are tied together. So just focus on any of those things right now in this moment. It can be the thoughts, it can be the emotions. How do you feel right now? What is the emotional flavor of this moment? It can also be the sounds around you. It can be open your eyes and see everything around you. None of them are more important than the other, although visual is more intense for humans, so it's harder to disengage from the content of our visual experience. So go ahead and try that right now. Notice that everything you're seeing, none of it's really what's actually there. It's all an image that's portrayed to our brain that's mapped onto the thing itself. The thing itself is infinitely complex. So just noticing that our thoughts aren't reality, or our vision isn't exactly reality, it's a reflection of reality. So just take a moment to notice that for now. Open your eyes and just look around and just be like, wow. And then hear the sounds around you. And it's always available. It's always here. This sense of awareness, the sense of this I inside. What is that thing? Who am I? What is the emotional flavor of this moment? What's really happening right now, if not what I think is happening? And then take a moment, shake it all out. Shake it all out. And that'll conclude today's breathwork session. I will be driving north. Have a great day.